All right, we're back for another father-son fireside chat with your host Jeff Captain Caveman Dens and your other host Forrest the Raging Butterfly Dens. How you doing today?
Good. How about you?
Good. What did you do all day today?
Homework, laundry, and games and TV.
Games and TV. What games did you play?
Madden.
Madden? Just now or like most of the day?
Just now, like before we ate dinner. Before we were eating dinner.
I got you. What'd you have for dinner?
Steak.
How was it?
Good.
Who made it?
Dad.
Yeah. So what did you do today that was you did for the first time ever? Stayed home from school? Like you didn't go to school today because you were on vacation, but you stayed home.
Oh yeah. That's what I did.
You stayed home. Well, no one knows because you haven't told them yet.
What?
The people listening don't know because I haven't said it yet.
Oh yeah. I stayed home on a day I have off from school for the first time.
Right. How do you think you did at home today?
Not great. I was very inefficient in getting my goals done.
Why do you think that is?
I was being lazy.
Why were you lazy?
I just didn't end up doing anything, really.
So that's a trap. I kind of wanted you to experience and see how you're going to do today. Today was like a test, right? And you didn't do too good. If it was a test, you would have got probably D minus. All right? Because today I left you a list of stuff to do. How many did I leave you?
Well, you told me to do 3 out of
How many were on the list?
like 7?
7 things were on the list.
6 or 7?
Yeah, I told you I absolutely wanted 3 of them done.
Uh-huh.
Number 1 was your homework, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I said everything else. I didn't even say this, but I was hoping that you do at least, 5 or 6 things. How many did you get accomplished by the time I was home?
1.9?
And was your homework done?
It was like super close to being done.
But was it done?
No.
Right. So the answer is no. Correct? All right. Just a simple no would be all right, right?
What?
I said a simple no would be all right.
Uh-huh.
I expected you to fail, right? I know how you are when you're on your alone. We're not very good at goal setting yet, but I wanted to see how it would go. All right, and I honestly I thought you were gonna do a little bit better because this entire time I've been gone, you've been amazing, dude. You've been the day the boxers were supposed to come over, dude. You cleaned the whole area where they were gonna be at, right? I was so proud of you. You've been doing really, really, really good. But you stayed up kind of late last night, and you don't really deal well with staying up late and getting up late. And it definitely makes you lazy and grumpy and tired looking like you are right now for the rest of the day. And I thought maybe if you slept in, you'd be a little bit more motivated. But obviously that wasn't the case. Do you know what time you woke up today?
9:30ish.
9:30ish?
I think maybe 10 something.
Yeah, that's pretty much what time you and Mom get moving on the weekends. Yeah, we're gonna have to really work on your goal setting. All right, this is especially important for you because you're in smart people school, dude. You can't be messing around, right? We gotta get the stuff done when it needs to get done, and to do that, you need to set goals. And when you set goals, you need to accomplish these goals, right? So I set a goal for you. That wasn't a goal that you set. So that's even more important that you accomplish the goals that your work or your bosses or the school that they have established for you, right? Your minimum goal was 3. So you should have, at the very minimum, had 3 of those things done. One of them was do your homework, which how much time did you have left on it?
35 minutes?
35 minutes?
I said 3 to 5.
3 to 5 minutes your homework? When you start? No, not when I came home. When you started?
30, 40.
30, 40 minutes. And what was the other task that you got done?
Getting the laundry out of the hallway.
Out of the hallway, which took what?
Like a minute.
So, you had 36 minutes of stuff done, and I got home at what time? About 4:15? So from 9:30 to 4:15, you did 36 minutes worth of work. Maybe. Less because you still had like a couple minutes of homework left. Right, that's not very good.
No.
Right. How much time did you spend watching TV today?
A lot.
Most of the day?
Mm-hmm.
You were watching what?
Series of Unfortunate Events.
Right. So you watch a decent show. It wasn't like you were totally wasting time. Something you
No.
enjoy, which is okay. But sometimes you need to set boundaries or goals first.
Mm-hmm.
When I have something that I want to watch, I don't like to be interrupted when I watch it. So I try and get everything absolutely done that I can, right? And it never works out because either you need something or mom needs something. So like when you're an adult, you don't really have time to watch a bunch of TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen. But every now and then you get to catch a whole show sometimes. But you need to definitely work on establishing some sort of parameters. What do you think you should do if you know you have to get something done?
Do it.
Do it, right? But I mean, how you can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and then not have a plan to get it done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we have tasks, we need to establish a plan in our head how we're gonna accomplish these tasks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your personality is going to determine what you like to do. Some people like to do the really hard stuff first, get it out of the way. Some people like to save it to the end until they're ready to do it. You know, and depending on your personality, that's how you're going to do it. Like me, if I was in you, I probably would have worked an hour and watched an episode, worked another hour, watched another episode. You see me do that around the weekend when we work all weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you noticed how much how my time has been spent, while mom's been gone, but I've been pretty efficient with my time. I've only had one day that I really didn't do too much, right? And that was the day we took off together. And on that day, I did a little bit before you got up, and then we hung out all day, right? So we didn't really do too much. But to me, my goal for that day was to spend it with you, right?
Mhm.
So I accomplished my goal for the day, even though I didn't get my daily tasks done. And I still taught class, and I still trained. And, by the time I got home, I was tired because my normal day doesn't usually have me having any fun at all.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had fun with you, it made me more tired than normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like hanging out with Dave and Buster's, I was tired, man. And then not only that, we went to we went to Denny's, and I was up late talking to mom, and then Lala called me like first thing in the morning. So I talked to mom till like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then Lala called me at, I don't know, maybe like 7, asking where we were. So I was up, and then until you got up at like 9ish, I just went around and I did work, and then after that we just hung out. So that was my day, and my goal for the day was to hang out with you. I accomplished it. On these other days, my goal has been to get stuff done. You watch me go, and I do the tasks while you pretty much hang out, right? But to be honest, you've been helping a ton more than you do when mom's there. You've been doing the laundry, you've been folding the laundry, you've been helping me keep up with the laundry. Dude, it's been amazing. You've taken like steps forward, right? We can't accomplish building a person in one day, right? You've taken huge steps forward on this trip that mom's been gone, right? So like you went like this, and today you looped down a little bit, right? As a person, we go up and we go down. We go up, we go down. Nothing's ever the same, right? Nobody really is like this going steadily up, right? That's an illusion. So when we go up, sometimes we fall down a little bit. It's just natural progression. Then we need to go up a little bit and fall down a little bit. But I've been watching you. You've been on like a downward slide the last couple of days. You've been going to bed later and waking up just as early. And I've kind of been letting you do it just to see how it goes and what you're if you'd recognize on your own. But today I decided, and I this was my plan all along, is that I give you a couple days, and by the day, I didn't know what day you were gonna stay home alone, right? Because we hadn't established it. But whatever day that was the last day I was gonna give you, and then as soon as we established that, we're gonna go back to routines that work for you, right? But I wanted to see how you did. How do you think you did?
Awful.
Right? How do you feel about it?
Bad.
Bad? Do you feel bad because I'm making a big deal about it, or did you feel bad about it when I came home?
Them too.
Right. Sometimes, like when I first got married with your mom, our routines are completely 100% different. So when we first got married, there's a lot of times where I came home and I didn't get anything done because the schedule was different, and I'm not used to working when she wanted to work, and the way we were staying, and everything was different, right? And I let her down a bunch of times too. So I know exactly how you feel, right? And when I was at home, I never really learned this lesson. My parents never really sat down and talked with me. My dad wasn't really around, and my mom she would scold me when I was done, but she wouldn't really instruct me, right? So I'm trying to give you some instructive, critical criticism that you can take and realize that you messed up, but give you ways to fix it, right?
Mhm.
So what do you think from now on you would do if you're home alone and you have 7 tasks to do? I asked you to do 3.
Either 1 hour and 1 hour, or do it all first.
Right. Definitely get your homework done first before you even watch TV, right? After that, because sometimes you watch TV and then your frustration level rises. And people are like this, man. I noticed this too when I was younger. I stopped doing this. If I sat around and played video games for like 3 or 4 hours or just watched shows for 3 or 4 hours, I was tired and I was grumpy and I'd be mad all the time. I wouldn't even know why. Right? Like you are right now. I can see it in your eye. I've seen that look in myself like a million times, right? I hate to say this because I love video games myself, but I think video games and TV are like, they can be the devil sometimes, man. They can really suck the life right out of you. And we can't let that happen to ourselves, right? And if we're already having a bad day or we're feeling a little bit down, man, sometimes that TV just sucks us in and we're like, oh, man, I don't know why I'm depressed and my life stinks. And you see that every day with like lots of people that I respect and love. I see that in them too, you know? And I don't know. It's just something I don't want you to fall into the trap of, and be aware of it, right?
It's almost kind of what like drugs do to you, because they rise your dopamine levels, which makes you happy. But then as you do more and more, your dopamine level goes down further and further.
Yeah, I bet you there's studies about it. I'm sure there are studies about it. And maybe we could take some time and look it up. Not that we really have a lot of time. Maybe if Mustafa listens to this, since his children don't watch TV and he understands what how much of a devil TV and technology is, he could give us some studies about that. Yeah. So I want to say I'm very proud of you as a son. I'm proud of the effort you've been putting in since Mom left. All right? But I'm disappointed in today. All right? I'm pretty disappointed in today. I really expected your homework done. I honestly, I didn't expect you to do too much, to be honest with you, because I knew you were going to fail. I could just tell. But I was very disappointed your homework wasn't done. Because that's the thing I said do first no matter what. Right? And make sure it was done. And it wasn't done. That's it. You wanted a topic, and now that was the topic I had. Yeah. Anything to add to that?
No.
Are you gonna take what I said in consideration, or are you just kind of tuning me out at this point?
Yeah, I was listening the whole time.
Yeah. What do you think? You think I'm right, or you think I'm wrong?
I think you're right.
Okay, am I wrong by any part of it? Do you feel like I was unfair?
No.
Be honest.
No.
Okay. I think I was pretty fair. I didn't yell at you. I'm just, I'm not an angry person, so I don't really like to sit down and yell. I just like to just sit down and talk like we just did now. Usually I'll try and make fun of you a little bit too, right? But you're not in the mood where I can make fun of it, so I'm not gonna do that. But I don't know. You're a great kid. It's just a learning lesson. Take today and learn from it. You've been failing a lot, and I've let you go, and I'm really soft on you, right? You think I'm soft on you? Right. At least about doing work. I'm not that soft on you, to be honest with you. I make sure that you have manners and respect, and I get on you with that, and I get on you about the gym, and I get on you about working out. But pretty lax about doing stuff at home, because to be honest with you, I don't like to be a hypocrite. I'm pretty lax about doing stuff at home too. But I'm
for
gonna.
yourself.
Yeah, for myself.
Because if you say that, it's like saying the same thing because you didn't really specify.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty lax about myself around the house. So. I don't know. I hate to be a hypocrite, but I do more than you did. All right. I love you, man. Let's get out of here. It's like almost 15 minutes in.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's quick when you're crying. All right. I love you, man. Don't matter.
Love you too.
I'm always proud of you. Okay. Let's do better. That's what we do. We learn. We love, and we rise above.
Did you come up with that on the fly?
I just did. I'm sure I stole it from somewhere, but that was pretty good, right? We should probably end it on that. I should have just cut it right there. Now we talked over it, and it's not as cool.
It rhymes really well.
Yeah. I'm good at thinking of rhyming words. All the brain damage just makes everything rhyme. All right, let's get out of here. I love you, man. Catch me May 12th. I got to fight. Buy tickets.